So, Paul, coming off the back of a 4-1 home victory over Morecambe, last home game of the season, and a great way to thank the fans for their support this season.
Oh, listen, it's been a funny old year, hasn't it, in the end, because I think it's finishing with a lot of positivity, which is always good from a manager and players' point of view. I think the supporters have really enjoyed the year, albeit we've had low moments in it, which today, as we speak now, there's no need to go over. We travel to Accrington tomorrow with great optimism. Again, we'll take great travel and support. I think last week probably epitomised how far we've come as a club. Big home crowd, stadium looked brilliant, team done okay. And we'll put ourselves in a position now where tomorrow's game means a lot.
And as we head to the end of the early bird period for the season tickets as well, almost 5,000 Spireites getting their season ticket for next season. Such a good time to be at the club.
Oh, it's brilliant. I think there's a lot of people that should be thanked for them things. It's not, no individual will ever be able to carry what's required at a football club to make it successful. All the good clubs have a lot of good people, and we're no different. Ours starts at the very top with our bosses and our owners, and it works right through. You can see us as a community club growing. You see the younger kids around the club every day now, and the tops they're wearing around the town. You can see the support both home and away, the actual infrastructure of the club, the stadium, the hospitality, the upstairs. And I think it's great to see the club grow like that. So my job obviously is on the pitch, and I'll try and stay in my lane. And hopefully we can get a win at Accrington tomorrow. That gives our supporters a little bit of hope and a bit of enjoyment on that final day.
And just before we head into that, Tuesday was the end of season awards, recognising both on the pitch and off the pitch performances, and a great night to be had by all.
Oh, it was a great night. Again, another sold out event. Great credit to Bridget and all the commercial people, all the staff at the club who do so much work like that. Again, as I say, a lot of good people, and that's good. It was a great event. I think Dobbs probably cleaned up on most things. Full credit to Armando. He's had a great season again. He's grown as a player, and I think he really loves our supporters, which is a two-way street. But my focus has been all week on Accrington. It is what it is. I say all the time, we've got to make sure we do our best to come off the pitch tomorrow with no regrets. We can't put a performance in like Tranmere, for example, where we promised so much and offered so little. So it's been a great time to reflect, but as you can see, my brain won't turn to reflection at the minute. And Accrington, by the way, I must compliment them on what a good season they've had. I know John and Jed up there personally. I think it's been a season full of where they've never been in trouble. Them lads will probably think they've been in trouble a lot because that's how you feel when you're in it. But they've been always well ahead of the bottom, couple of spaces. I think they've had some great wins, notably out there against us. And I think they'll reflect after tomorrow as a really good start to their managerial careers and a good season. So we're looking forward to the game. We know it'll be a good game. It'll be a competitive game. And as I say, come the referee's final whistle, the league table will be the league table, and everyone will get what they deserve.
And it's one of those final days of the season where the fans, you go into it and anything could happen, anything could happen in the playoff race. It's one of those that we love as football fans.
I think sometimes as a supporter, and I'm very critical on fans now. I feel there's a lot more anger in supporters nowadays. There's a lot more venting of frustration at football stadiums towards mainly managers and coaches. And I think sometimes we forget what being a supporter is. It's not just the good days. The good days are why you go. The good days are normally what keep you going because you've had that many bad days. And I think sometimes as a fan you have to reflect on, your part, which is very, very important. Tomorrow we'll travel. I think we've got 1,300 fans. And I would imagine 1,290 of them will be absolutely fully behind us. You'll always get one or two at every club, but it just seems to be a growing number now, and that's sad. Because supporting the team is ups and downs, and I think if we reflect from some of our low points latterly, to be finishing the season with a chance of being in the playoffs is a great day to be a Spireite.
And you've mentioned the great job that Accrington had done. What you were expecting from the game?
Oh, a tough game, like always. Same as when you go to Tranmere. Same as when you go everywhere. It's the DNA of a football club. Accrington historically from John Coleman's years. Jed and John are now carrying that forward. That to come out of Accrington with a result, you're going to have to earn it, that's for sure, because one thing they'll do is outrun and outwork most teams. And then the quality of any team comes through. For us, we must make sure we match them for the things that everything that Accrington are really good at. and then hopefully our quality can come out. But if we don't match them with the other side of the game, we'll get beat. And I think in my managerial career, every good team I've had, we've all been beat at Accrington. So hopefully 5 o'clock tomorrow is a different story.